Halo Reach is on PC. That is not a statement I thought I'd say in my lifetime. God damn. The fact that all the Halos are going to be on PC is such a breath of fresh air. Especially for those of us who spend every late night spamming custom games with friends and complaining about which of us is supposed to be the ice cream man. And how many times I'm going to be the goddamn grenade guy instead of the ice cream man. I just want to be the ice cream man. Ice cream man rules. Though I remember when Reach came out, reception was actually mixed. Now, I was a young high school student, so it's not like I knew much about game balance or game design. All the games you just kind of accepted and played. A lot of us didn't know much about that because it didn't matter much. It's not like games got consistent patches like they do now. So I heard that mixed reception around Reach and didn't really understand what it meant, but now that I'm here in 2019, I think I'm finally starting to get it. So the original Master Chief Collection is in a pretty great state on Xbox right now. I played a decent amount of the original trilogy, not much Halo 1, but a lot of Halo 2, and an absolute crapload of Halo 3. Halo 3 is my main jam, jelly, butter, and so on. And the transition to Reach can be pretty jarring. I feel the same transitional effect with the most recent Call of Duty game. The difference from the fast-paced balls to the wall to the insanely slow camp fest can definitely be really surprising. However, in Halo's case, I'm feeling the need to remove my rose-tinted glasses a little and see what Halo Reach is like in the current atmosphere. First, I'd like to take a quick moment to talk about the game's progression system. Apparently, 343 is looking to add more armor to the game to let you earn more things as time goes on. Now, that in its own right is fine, so long as they don't do some serious monetary shenanigans with it, which I'm pretty scared about. But I don't mind them wanting to make money. They want to add some more armor and having like a different pass system or something. That's fine. That's not the best, but it's fine. But if it becomes that deal where I can pay for tiers in this pass and I can literally buy my way to the Inheritor Skull, then we're gonna have a serious problem. Games nowadays are super whack when it comes to progression systems because it's all about being there first or buying it. There's very few big dick, let me show off what I got, what I grinded for kind of stuff. It's actually one of the reasons why I like Call of Duty still, because Dark Matter, Damascus, just even the gold camos, all those things show off that you really took your time to earn it. And it means something. You can't buy those. However, for Reach, this entire system feels like it lacks character. It just goes from one to the other and the next without any personal choice. In old Halo Reach, you had a credit system. This credit system had tons of factors added to it to allow for more detailed gameplay. Finishing matches got you credits. How well you played got you credits. Commendations gave you credits. Daily and weekly challenges gave you credits. You even had a slot machine after every game to give you more credits, and I'm pretty sure you got even more if you won the match. This was all used to help not only earn levels, because credits were technically XP, but also buy the gear you wanted. The nice thing is that armor was still level gated, but you would earn armor options faster than you could spend your credits. So it left some player choice. But now there's no choice, it's just next level, next level, next level. And you know what? I miss that little animation after every game. That was awesome to see all the credits add up like that, and your guy do a little shindig after each match. He salutes or reloads his DMR or something. That was fun. I miss that whole system. It was enjoyable and it fit the game really well. But that aside, I want to talk about Halo Reach gameplay, because hoo boy, is it kind of what I remember, but also not. I want to talk about that DMR. Holy shit, that DMR. I feel weird because me saying, hey guys, I think the DMR might be overpowered. It's such an obvious statement. It's like the cashier saying it's an extra 50 cents if you want to upgrade to onion rings. Are you sure? Yeah, bitch. It's onion rings. Range in Halo Reach seems so lopsided. In Halo 3, the BR was definitely your best weapon. But when it came to ranges, you couldn't cross map with the thing, not at all. You probably couldn't even get to half the range of the DMR. In fact, your requirement to lead your shots was actually very important, and it felt like it added a level of depth. In Reach, your ranges feel relatively the same for all weapons across the board, except the DMR and the needle rifle. It's almost as if those act on a completely different playing field. Now, Bloom helped mitigate this a bit, but we're playing the title update version. This version nerfed Bloom down a bit and made a few other changes. You ever notice how armor lock isn't that strong anymore? Well, that was part of the changes, because armor lock in the beginning was busted. I don't know if you can still armor lock punch ghosts to death anymore, but if you can, That was some good shit. But that's why you see TU before your games, title update. Some modes stick with the classic, but most of them stick with TU. That's one of the reasons why the DMR is so damn oppressive, both because it was buffed and just due to its ludicrous range. And I feel like that neuters weapon choices pretty substantially. There is an argument to be made where if everybody starts with a DMR, is it that powerful? And in a sense, no, it's not like the enemy team is just better than you because they have a DMR and you don't. If we all have DMRs, we don't have to worry about it. However, it does make it so that using any other gun in the game is basically worthless. See, in Halo 3, yeah, the best weapon was the BR, and if you fought a good person using the BR perfectly optimally, you lost quite a bit. But not everyone was a BR god, and if you were close enough to use an AR or dual spikers or even some of the simpler weapons, you could probably do pretty well. The gap between weapon power between the BR and all the other close range weapons was way smaller. In Halo Reach, DMR or nothing. And I think the game's maps kind of enforce this. Halo 3, I say, is the best map list. This could totally be nostalgia talking, but between Narrows, High Ground, Guardian, The Pit, Valhalla, Sand Trap, all the sandbox maps, Standoff, and so on, maps are just so damn good. A lot of Reach's maps are remakes of prior maps, especially anything involving Forge World, Reflection, Pinnacle, Asylum, Ridgeline, High Noon, Hemorrhage. Now, a lot of these maps are good maps. There's a reason they're being remade. They're solid, but the transition from Halo 1, 2, or 3 to Reach feels jarring entirely because of that DMR. When you have a weapon that can practically challenge sniper rifles, sightlines get screwed up, safe passages become unsafe, especially on maps like Hemorrhage where range means just so much more. I don't want to be harping on Reach as often as I am because I still think it's a great game. But even great games have flaws, and truth be told, these flaws aren't even objective. I think they're issues. But if you grew up mainly on Reach and you love the way it plays, then who cares what I say when it comes to that style of gameplay? If this is your jam, then honestly, hell yeah, dude, keep it up. Though for me, Halo 3 is that game. BR is a bit strong, but it blends strengths and ranges and map design all so perfectly that it is a miracle. It was so damn good. So why make this video? Well, I had a question, an inquiry, a light question that will definitely not spark anger or debate in anyone, no way, no how. Super Smash Bros. Melee. I like Melee a lot, and it's a pretty great game, but it's an old game. Many problems. A lot of them technical, and its fans, hoo boy, hardcore Melee fans are an interesting breed. And a smelly one. However, a remastered Melee has been asked for consistently, and I'm not opposed to the idea. However, if it were to come out, I am very on the side of balanced updates, giving some low tier characters some love, nerfing some of the strength in the higher tiers, and fixing some annoying mechanics, primarily wobbling and the horse shit that wobbling entails. Modern Warfare 2 is another example of this. If it was remastered, would we balance it? Take out one-man army, adding back noob tubes, remove stopping power altogether, make it so kill streaks can't earn other kill streaks. That stuff. Is balancing a remastered game with modern day hindsight an acceptable thing? If we are bringing back a game, can the developers of the remake make adjustments, and if so, how big of adjustments are they allowed to make? As for Reach, I would have done something with the DMR bullet velocity. Make it so that, like with the BR in Halo 3, you need to lead your shots a bit more and therefore have your long range effectiveness reduced. Maybe a few other changes here and there as well. But that's the question. Should something be changed with remasters, and if so, what and when? Because if you open up the door to change, could they change too much and completely ruin the game that you love so much? I think all of us can agree that updates to Modern Warfare 2 to change some of the really big annoyances are fine. But what if they start touching weapon balance? Well, some weapons might need nerfs and stuff, but if they start changing that, what if they start changing perk stuff? What about maps? What if they're gonna adjust the way maps flow? See, that's when you can get into some really weird conversations. Where's the line? If you open up that door, are you able to close it? That's the real question. I'd love to hear your thoughts, as it's something that doesn't get much discussion, and I think it could use a little bit more. I'm also going to leave a poll on my YouTube feed as well to add to the discussion. And that's about it. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I'm going to keep playing Reach because it's really fun, but I will be waiting excitedly for Halo 3's release. If you enjoyed the video, I implore you to check out the B mugs in the merchandise store. The new mugs are not only adorable, but come with a sticker and will make a fantastic Christmas or New Year's gift with the holidays almost ending. So check them out in the store, and I will hopefully see you on my next big topic video. Bye-bye.